I know you probably heard it a million times, but I want to start by saying Happy New Year. I wish for nothing but the best from my home to yours. I'm starting this video off with the elephant in the room that is no longer in the room. I had to give it up, and the best thing I can do was I had an old stool in my garage, and I just covered it with some fabric, and I placed my plant on top of that. And my sister found me a book that had the name Kim on it, so I thought that was pretty cool. And since the fabric matched my curtains, it was fine. I'm just going to do what I need to do to make it happen. My name is Jamela. Thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Living the Lifestyle of the Thrifting Famous. In today's video, I'm going to take you to Texas with me. Well, for just a short moment. But yes, I did go to Texas because I had a new granddaughter born. So I couldn't wait to get out there and see her. She was born in October. So I'm just excited. I was excited to see her. You know, every day newborns change, and you know, you just want to see pictures of them all the time. But I couldn't believe how big she's gotten from the time she was born to the time I saw her.
Who's this precious food? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Hey, boo-boo.
She is just the cutest, right? If I do say so myself, yes. But anyway, her name is Nahima Salima, and her sister's name is Lutala Amaria. And they are just my little pride and joys now. Little Lutala was a little sick when we got there. She had a nasty cold, but it's all right. But when she woke up and was just in bed with me and just laughing and giggling, and you just can't help but love them on anyway, even though she gave me a nice little gift to go home with, which was her nasty old cold. But you know, those grandbabies, they never do no wrong. And Lutala is only a year and a half, but I'm telling you, when you see a baby that's just so happy all the time, you can't help but just laugh and want to do silly stuff to make her laugh too. And she just plays so well, and just a happy little girl. I just love her to pieces. Nope, she was not going to let that nasty old cold damper her spirit. And neither was I, because I came to have a nice time. I did go out and do a little thrifting, but I have to admit, the thrift stores in this area, which is the Katy area, they are not hitting on too many things. So I was not that satisfied with what I saw out there. Those candle holders and these plates, they were nice, but this is all Ross stuff, which is, you know. But I did snag that. That's a McCoy planter, so I did take that. That was $2.99, so I was happy about that. Now, the marketplace was very good out there. I'm always checking the marketplace wherever I'm at visiting, and I don't know why, because I'm glutton for punishment. But I saw this planter, and I really did like it for $45. And this bamboo cabinet for $130. It wasn't bad at all. But look at the other stuff that I found that was out there. I'm like, wow, this is a pretty good marketplace. Much, much better than the thrift stores, that's for sure. So yeah, I was very thrilled with shopping on the marketplace. And I was just sending some things to my son to add, you know, maybe he might want for his house, you know, do a little decorating or whatever. But, you know, I didn't have that much time to get a lot of stuff done. However, but if I had a truck, if I had driven with a truck, let me tell you something. This right here would have come home with me for sure. This Art Deco bar cabinet is a winning piece. Gosh, I was sick. But another vanity was found out there. Now, these are really some nice pieces, and I thought that the prices were very, very decent out there for what I saw. So yeah, I would definitely say the marketplace was good. Even this bar cart was really nice. But again, I didn't take a truck. So I guess basically I saved myself from myself. Now back on the home front, one night I was looking at that wall and I said, I need something there. I'm tired of looking at that blank wall behind my grandmother's bar cabinet. And I did some switching around of some art pieces. And I came up with those two pieces of art that I had in my bathroom. And I just said, well, you know what? I think I want to display these in a better place. And I decided to move them to the living room. And then, you know how they say group in threes? I didn't like the way the two looked. So I put this African woman that I had stowed in a closet. And I like how this turned out. My little wall gallery behind the bar cabinet. These 3 are all original oil paintings. Well, 2 is an oil painting and 1 is a watercolor. And I bought those at different times when I was in New Jersey living. I started collecting art at a very young age, in my late 20s, early 30s. So these pieces I've had with me for a while. And after that, we got a cold spell. So I had to move some plants around from my back porch area and move them into the house. So I had to play a little plant switcheroo and move some things. So it's amazing how when you put your plant somewhere, then you figure, oh my God, I got to move them. And it takes time to switch things around. And I hope my fern here on the floor, I hope that continues to grow. If not, I'm in trouble. But I had a plant that goes over by the settee in the foyer that needs more space. So I just had to forgive the fern and put that one there. I know one thing, I better not step foot in another plant store for at least 6 months. But it's all part of creating home and crafting my style. Just remember, beauty is being home and loving it. And in my next video, I was thinking about doing an art tour and talk about the art that I do have hanging in my house. If so, drop me a comment, let me know. All right? In the meantime, thank you again for tuning in, and I appreciate you. And again, Happy New Year to you all.